You ever wondered what a premium SUV is supposed to be? Perhaps when you think of the premium tier SUVs, you think of course, the Jeep Grand Cherokee. What if I told you that perhaps the most premium SUV in this segment is none of those, but instead, it's a Mazda? I'm Nicholas Bishop from Yark Automotive Group, and today we've got our hands on the Mazda CX70. And this has to be the most impressive SUV I've ever driven. Yes, this is a Mazda. And that's what you're going to be saying after you watch this video. Stick around. Let's hop right into it. This Mazda CX70 is an all-new SUV coming out not even a year ago. If you're familiar with the CX90, that's basically what this SUV is, but it's only for people who don't need 3 rows of seats. You have 2 rows of seats instead on this one, so it's smaller, but what it lacks in seating capacity, it makes up for in cargo volume, because behind the second row, you have 40 cubic feet. 40 cubic feet of cargo room. Along with that, you also have a privacy divider in the back, and where the 3rd row seat would be, you also have more storage there. And behind that, you also have a storage cubby where the spare tire would be, that has a lug wrench and other kind of divots and pockets for whatever you want to put back there. But 40 cubic feet back there, it's absolutely massive. Starting at the front, we have this absolutely gigantic Mazda grille with the Mazda crest stamped in the middle. It's blacked out as part of the appearance package of the premium package that you get in this car. It matches this gray color so eloquently. You also have LED running lights and LED headlights as well. You have an inline 6 badge on the fenders, and overall the body lines are so incredibly handsome. I love the way that this sits. I love the way it looks. And speaking of the way it sits, you're sitting on premium 21-inch wheels. Such an opulent appearance from afar. Makes people wonder, wait, that's a Mazda? Another neat option that this car comes with is the roof rack for luggage. I love the way it looks. It looks like you're ready to take this out to Colorado, go up to Aspen in the winter, and go shred the gnar on some ski slopes. And this is the car to do it, because also for the snow you have an intelligent all-wheel drive system. So powering this CX70 is a 3.3 liter inline 6 turbo engine that puts out 340 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, made it through an 8-speed automatic transmission. And I have to say, this is one of the smoothest powertrains I've ever had the pleasure of experiencing. Immediate turbo boost, absolutely no turbo lag. It sounds fantastic, and it runs like a sewing machine. Let's talk interior. This Napa leather is an absolutely gorgeous color. Leather appointment everywhere. The steering wheel is a 3-spoke setup. You have these black piano controls for the volume and the sources, and the phone on the left, and on the right you have your cruise control and adaptive cruise control controls as well. Every switch is filled. There are barely any blank buttons in here, and I love this 2-tone leather of black and Napa on the steering wheel. It's fit so tightly, it feels premium. Behind that, we have aluminum paddle shifters that run the length of the steering wheel spokes that turn with the wheel as well. I know that that's some big defining characteristic when you're buying a sports SUV. And coming around here, this entire dashboard is soft touch Alcantara Napa leather in a Mazda. What the hell? The gauge cluster is clear and crisp as the important gauges are there. It's configurable, it looks handsome. Another really neat thing, when you kick this car into sport mode, every single gauge on the dash goes red. Get onto the highway, let's see how this big SUV does with merging. Eight-speed works seamlessly like a sewing machine. You can't even feel the thing shift. That inline 6 just gets up and boogies well. Nice downshift from the transmission. It knows exactly what gear to be in. That 60 miles an hour, just like that. Right up to highway speed. Smooth, no hesitation, no lag from the turbos. And on the highway like this, not a lot of wind noise. keep me bolstered in well. It's not wandering all over the place. It's intelligently monitoring everything around me through all of these various thousands of little sensors. It's like the Airbus of the SUV world. It's so intelligent, it may as well be able to drive itself. Oh, it's so punchy. Puts you back in your seat with some surprise to it, but it's also ridiculously smooth. Perfect for a long road trip. Putting this Mazda through a roundabout, all-wheel drive system will kick in if it detects slip as we go around this corner. Definitely some noticeable body roll and some squeal from those tires, but the steering is light. It's really on its feet. It's the perfect amount of responsiveness and playfulness. It's a lively steering system and a lively drivetrain, so it makes for, of course, a lively driving experience. Seriously impressive. I'm just at a loss for words. So if you're interested in this Mazda CX70 or you want to see more like it, be sure to check it out at yarkauto.com or stop in at our Mazda dealer, Yark Mazda, and be sure to follow our social media pages as well as the YouTube page so you don't miss any videos like this one. This CX70 is absolutely fantastic, and if you're in the market for a premium two-row SUV for you or your whole family, come see us at Yark Mazda. As always, I'm Nicholas Bishop, and at Yark Automotive, we've got just what you're looking for.